Hey everybody and welcome back. If this is your first time here, this is Tattoo Collectables, and I'm your host Eric. This week on the show we've got a couple different things to show you that came in the mail. I'm super stoked about what's in both these packages. I can't wait to open them. So stick around for that. And sometime in this episode, I am going to spin the wheel and we're gonna give away that 500 subscriber prizes again because the other person just didn't seem to want it. So, without too much further ado, here's what's in the mail.
What's in the mail?
All right, so this first package comes to us from San Juan Capistrano. I've gotten several things from this guy. I'm not gonna mention his real name. I'm not sure if he'd want that or not. But I did talk with him a little bit. I've always thought that he was a tattooer. And if he is, he's out of work right now because that's what he had said. He said he's not in work right now. So I'm assuming that he's a tattooer, just not working. He works out of California. So anyway, this little tatty zapper right here, I thought this was neat as can be. Now, what someone has done is they've taken one of the old school steely frames from China. And you can tell because of a lot of the details on this definitely look like a Chinese machine. I love these, what would have been a tube killer. They put a little sleeve in, they put this guillotine on the top, and I'll tell you what, I couldn't wait on this one. I had what we've got a winter special that we run out around here, and we tattoo from open to close, one person. So I had my all-you-can-stand, that's what we call it, the all-you-can-stand. I had my all-you-can-stand come in. She was sitting there. My wife comes in with this package, and she says, do you want me to open this? And I was like, you know, I hate opening things off camera because people don't get to see it. But on this particular one, I was like, let's go ahead and open that because I'm going to use it today. I used this thing for 7 hours. I set it up. It's got 6 wrap coils on it. Somebody really took the time to remake this machine. The coils on it they look like 6 wrap coils. They've got huge cores. They've got icon springs on them. And I'll tell you what, when I hooked it up and I heard it run, I couldn't believe it. Like, whoever did this did a fantastic job of building this. Now, unfortunately, what they didn't do anywhere on this machine was to sign it. So, if you made this machine out there, I would love to know. Give me a heads up and give me a call. Now, I got what this looks like. It looks like almost like an old knockoff Supreme, is what it reminds me of. Anyway, it's not exactly, but it does remind me of that. Now, but they cut all this out to make it super light, and it is flyweight. This thing maybe weighs 3 or 4 ounces. It is one of the lighter machines that I've got for its size. I paid 40 bucks for this on eBay. I don't know why nobody else bid on it. I love odd looking machines, and this was definitely one. So I got it for 40 bucks. The day I got it in, I started using it, and it is killer. Now, it does have something written on the swing arm here, but I can't really make out what it says. Maybe Bell? Anyway, I'll get better pictures of that, and we'll see that later. But anyway, right behind this on the swing arm, there is something. Looked like it was stamped in there. Oh, wait, what does it say? It says it says MSL. MSL with a C. This might be a Mickey Sharp's machine that somebody's modified. I'm gonna have to take that apart. I think that says MSL under there. Anyway, it could say Medusa under there. I don't care what it says under there. This machine was a nice little addition. It will go in my collection. One of the guys here at the shop will get all of them when I die. So hopefully he likes that one. I did. I thought that one was awesome. So my point in showing you this is the fact that it doesn't have to be a $400 machine for you to enjoy working with it. It can be a super cheap machine. The machine and the person. It takes two things to make a decent, tattoo. So if you're comfortable with the machine, somebody else is telling you, oh, those machines are crap. Don't listen to nobody. Just, they may be crap for them. It may not be crap for you. So this next package, I had to fight for this one. I'll tell you, I did not get this one for damn near free. This one came from, it came from the same person. It came from San Juan Capistrano. I must be just buying all of his stuff. So, get all that stuff out of there. Now, when I saw this, I thought, man, that is awesome. I've got to have it. So, there's a machine and a frame in here. Now, he sent me this what he called a bag of goodies. And it is just that. It is some old school springs and hardware and contact points and just little stuff like that. If you're gonna make an old school machine, it's nice to have all the old school parts, and that's what these are. He sent me just whatever old school parts he had laying around. So, this first one, this is an old school swing gate from National. It's one of their lightweight machines. Now, what I love about, and I'll show you right now, I'm gonna take this front off. What I love is the way they engineered the tube vise. So it actually has a piece that swings in front of your coil covers. I just always thought these were super cool. And as far as holding your tube, I've never seen a tube vise that holds a tube better than the National Swing Gate Lightweight. So now this one he threw in as just as a little bonus. I haven't run it yet. It's got a broken O-ring, so it'll be clacky when it does run. But this has a silver contact point on it. The furniture and everything on it looks pretty dope. And then I found out that he took all of the parts from this one to build this one. He took off of this frame. And he said he did it because the frame was a little, like the saddle needed to be sheared down a little bit. But what this is a Fat Joe machine. So this came from Chicago, from the, it says Dragon Chicago 19 on it. And then it's got the phone number. Now the phone number corresponds with Fat Joe's shop. So that's how I know this is definitely a Fat Joe machine. It's also got a super cool tube vise on it. It was one of the first tube vices I saw with a bottom set screw in. Now this one is a bolt up on the side. I'm not sure why he took this machine apart in the first place. But if I wanted to, I could take all the parts off of this and rebuild this Fat Joe machine, which I may end up doing. It depends on how this runs. If this runs like a real runner, then I may leave it together and just frame this up. I've got 2 or 3 other things with Fat Joe. I spent a little bit of time with Fat Joe right after my apprenticeship. And let me tell you something. He was a trip. He was a one of a kind, let me tell you. So when I saw this, and I've got one guy that works here, he's from Chicago, and I thought, man, it'd be cool to have some more Fat Joe stuff hanging around in the shop. So that's what I did. I bought this. I think I paid $110, something like that, for both of them. I believe that I just saw one of these Nationals, and I thought that they had the springs on wonky, that they were upside down. Come to find out, that is the way that National made them. The bottom spring, it looks like it's upside down. It's not. That's the way they came. And they have this real thick middle. And a contact point actually on the spring, which I thought made it real neat. So, If this thing runs like a madman, I'll probably just leave it together and, like I said, frame this one up. Now, I just saw one of these national swing gates sell for $170 on eBay, and I believe that's what they're worth. They're worth about 170, about 180 bucks. The older you can get them, the better off you'll be. Now, this one is definitely one of the flat front. You can see it on there that it's just flat as a pancake. These will both go in my collection whether I use them or not. The Fat Joe machine, I think just this frame is probably worth what I paid for it, about 140 bucks, 150 bucks. If you see another one of these out there, you'll notice that it's got writing on the front. And the writing on the front will say Dragon, Chicago, and I believe that I'm not sure what the number's for, honestly. It could be the year, which I doubt. It could be the number of the machine. I'm not really sure on that. I might have to call. But the phone number on it is definitely the J Dragon phone number from Chicago. So if you see one of these out there and it's mislabeled or whatever, pop on it, pick it up. Ask them what it says on the front. And if it says Dragon Chicago and has a phone number on it and it's cheaper, pop on it. It's definitely worth it. Alrighty, and that is what we had in the mail today. It was an all-machine mail today. So I just love buying tattoo machines. I don't care. Honestly, I don't care if they work or not. I'll get them in, test them out, and if they work, great. And if they don't, that's okay too. I'll put them on the table or I'll display. So that's it for what's in the mail today. Coming up is another segment of our machine heads. This one is a pretty darn cool one, and I think I might have bought the last one, but give them a call and check. So check this out. I think you'll dig this. Hey everybody, welcome back to Machine Heads. So, not too long ago, I saw this ad. It was on Spaulding Rogers. It said that they were again making their original sandcast flat side Supreme. So I ordered one. And they always send you a complimentary gift. I kept the sticker from that gift. They sent us a bunch of magazines, which I love getting those old magazines. They've always got like cards and shit from guys that have been around forever. I saw Dana Brunson in one of them, which if you don't know who Dana is, he's from Cincinnati. He is a collector extraordinaire, man. He's got a ton of stuff. Super nice guy too. But these Sandcast Supreme, they are 8 wraps. They are 350 bucks. That's what I paid for mine. They come in this honest to goodness Spaulding Rogers box. These always crack me up. They always leave these in there and they put them right on top so the machine doesn't get all befuddled on the way to you. So you know that every time you get a machine from Spaulding, they're gonna be good. You know, they're gonna be in good condition when they get to you. So, like any other machine, when I pick it up, at first I take the rubber bands off because they just get in the freaking way, man. So when I opened this, the first thing I noticed was how small and light it was. This thing doesn't weigh hardly anything. It's like a tiny little machine here. Now these were popular with guys like Mike Malone. Mike Malone's Rollo-Matic was definitely made from these frames. Now, like I said in the past, the first thing I do when I pick up a machine is I pull that spring down and I check the gap between the coils and the armature bar. This one, man, it's got just a paper thin gap in it. There's hardly any gap at all there, which is nice on the bottom coil. You're always going to touch on the top coil. Top coil ain't what you need to worry about. Bottom coil. If it's this far away, it's going to run like poop. Unless it's set up some kind of special way or whatever, but 9 times out of 10 it's gonna run like shit. So Now, the first thing I noticed, second thing I noticed, another thing I noticed on this was the front of them had the square coil photonic washers, which those you saw back in the old school, man, back in the day. They had those square ones, and you don't see those much anymore. And I thought, man, maybe this one's gonna run like a runner, you know what I'm saying? And it's got again, it's got a silver contact point. It had a tiny little gap on it too. It's maybe a dime. Like, it's definitely set up as a liner. And it's got a small little speed bar, armature bar on it. Now, when you look inside of these, you can tell I'll get it up there close and see if you can't see it. See how it's kind of rough on the inside? That is where the sand was. And on the outsides, they always, sand them and get all that off. The insides, a lot of time they'll leave it so you can tell that it's a sand cast. And this one absolutely is. Now, what they've done is they said that this was set up as close as you could get to an old school Supreme flat side, okay? Here's the way to tell the difference. Because I guarantee you, there's unscrupulous MFs out there who are gonna try to sell this as an actual 70s flat side. And to the untrained eye, they look like it. If you look at the front, it's got the flat screws in the front. Well, it's got flat screws on the sides too. Usually that's an earmark of a 70s machine. But what they forgot is that also on the spring, they should be flats too. These aren't, these are hexes. They didn't have the hexes in the 70s. Or they may have had them, but they didn't use them on these. They used the flats on these, I've seen them. So, this one definitely is a good, a remake of one. Looks wise, like it looks like a brand new flat side Supreme, and I was real jazzed when I got it. So I hooked it up, because I always like to hook them up and run them. A machine that you never run or use is like a car you never drive. Why would you buy it if you ain't gonna use it? I know a lot of you young guys out there buying them as investments, but use them. See what they're like. Now this one's got a real spindly hit. Let's turn it up a little bit. All right, that's as far up as my ship go will go. And it's still got a real soft, and I believe it's from the small armature bar there. But they don't sound bad. Like, they're kind of high sprung. They don't sound bad though. So I was pretty jazzed about getting this. $350, I think that's a little high. But that's what they run. That's what they are from Spaulding. I bought this one for posterity's sake. I didn't buy this one to use. I could use it, but I probably will end up not using it just because of what it is, and I want to keep it in super nice condition. These even have but it's simulated. It is simulated. They're supposed to look like cotton, but they're not. They're like a vinyl version. And this one's starting to unadhere a little bit on the side here. So I mean, it's a give and take, man. These Spaulding machines, when I was coming up, nobody liked them. Nobody wanted them. There was much better machines out there at the time. National was building really great machines. Papillons had really great machines. But if you wanted, back in the day, if you wanted a really great machine, you had to know a guy that made really great machines. If you just wanted a start in the industry, Spaulding was always there for you. They didn't require you to be in a shop. They'd sell to pretty much anyone out there. But they had, like, at first, they were the shit. They were what everybody used. And then as time went on, machines got better. These guys stayed how they were, which wasn't bad. It just wasn't as good as what was coming out. And that's a lot of machines today. You really got to pick your machine builder right. There's only a few that I'll use actually on people, a few machines, because some of them I don't care for the way they run. And the deal is, like, you have to have a machine that runs how your mind works. You know, no matter who makes it. Like, if it's a Spaulding, great. If that works for the way you do it, awesome. Grab you some, grab an original. Like I said, these are $350. I think it's a bit high. I would have liked to see them at $250. But later on down the road, maybe they'll be worth more. To me, I bought it, like I said, for posterity's sake, and because I didn't have a flat side in my collection. Now I got a flat side in my collection. Not an old one, but to me, that doesn't really matter. I like them anyway. So this one was a decent machine. I dig it. I probably won't use it on people. It doesn't tattoo the way I tattoo. But from what I've seen on that machine, every piece of it looks nice. Don't be afraid to pop on one if they still have them. I just got this one maybe a month or two ago. I believe they still have them, so I'd say give Wendy a call, but I heard Wendy's not there anymore. Give them a call. I'm sure they'll be happy to hook you up with one if they still have any. If not, you may be able to find one on the secondary market. Chances are they're going to be pricey on the secondary market because people did pay $350 for these. Keep an eye out when people are selling flat sides from now on. Look at the back end of them. If they've got hexes, it's one of these. It's not a 70s, so be careful out there. Until next time, hope you dug the machine corner. So that's all we had for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the What's in the Mail segment. Hopefully you enjoyed the machine head segment. We are, right now, we're gonna go ahead and spin the wheel right quick, and we're gonna see who won that 500 subscribers. So check this out. Okay, everybody, as promised in the last episode, I'm gonna do a re-roll for the winner of the 500 subscriber giveaway. Now, the first one we did, we rolled it, we put the name up, they never got a hold of us. So, bad luck for them, good luck for you. So I'm gonna get a little bit closer so y'all know this is totally legit. We're gonna start it here, and I'm gonna hit the old spin button. Who the winner? John Tracy. You're the winner of our 500 subscriber giveaway. John, you have 2 weeks to get a hold of me and get me your shipping information, and I'll ship this right out to you. Now, if you want to know what's in the package that I'll be sending you, check out the 2 episodes ago. We'll be able to show you what's in the package. But if you send me your address, I'll send you this out for free, and that is our giveaway. What I want now is to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and please stay tuned. This year we're going to be doing some really cool stuff, and I'm going to be giving away even better stuff. So everybody out there, stay tuned. All right, and that was it. Congratulations to the winner. Hopefully you enjoyed this. As soon as you send me your address, I'll send this package out and I'll get it to you out in the mail. I'll give you a tracking number too if you like. So until next time, I want you all to stay safe. I want you all to be nice to each other. The world needs a little bit of that right now. And I want you to keep on collecting. Hey everybody, thanks for watching, and please hit the subscribe button down below and check out these videos. We worked real hard on these too, and I think if you enjoyed this one, you'll enjoy those too.